Hey guys, this is another subject that I want to say something about. Okay, y'all know me. I'm a very down-to-earth person. What you see is what you get, and I'm an open book. Always have been, always will be. And a lot of people say, Tatum, what we love about you is when you see somebody, you speak to them, you don't care if they're rich, you don't care if they're poor, you don't care if they're middle class. I don't care, because I've told y'all 1,000 times, everybody's crap stinks. Nobody smell like roses, and nobody's better than nobody. And they just as much rich white trash as they are poor white trash. One just got money and one don't. That's the only difference. But here's my thing. I am the type of person, my best friends, I ride or die for them, and y'all know it. But I might have a best friend that don't like this person, and then they'll tell me, well, she don't like me, Tatum, but you're nice to me. Well, here's the thing. It's because the beef between y'all don't have nothing to do with me. But now, let me explain something to you. Now, if you're telling lies on one of my best friends, or you're trying to harm them, and not even just a physical way, or in an emotional way, or trying to tear them down, or especially their character, then we gonna have a problem. And I'm the type, everybody always says, Tatum is the most laid back and friendly one, but I'm the most lethal and deadly one when I'm pissed off. I'm the one that will stand in the back until I need to step to the front. But my thing is, when you start tearing down one of my best friends' character, or you try to say this or that about him, and I know it's not true, and when somebody asks you to hush, or you know you in the wrong and you just keep on, then yeah, we're gonna have a problem. And I'm not one you want to have a problem with. And no, that's not a threat. I'm not saying I'm gonna put my hands on you, because nobody wants Tatum to come out of retirement and put their hands or her hands on you, because I don't have no sense. But my thing is, I'm not going to just stand around and just watch you try to tear one of my friends' character. I'm just not going to do it, because here's my thing. When somebody does that, 9 times out of 10, it is jealousy. You are jealous of that person, and I don't care what you say. You hate them for no reason, but in your mind, it's a good reason. But in your mind, it's okay, and it's a good enough reason, because in your mind, you're not jealous. But what I wanted to come on here and say is, tearing down somebody's character, especially when there's somebody who does in the community, and they're a loving person, and you just look at them and automatically you don't like them. Let me tell you, growing up, I had that. I had that where people looked at me and they didn't like me, and they couldn't tell you why they didn't like me. You know, they just didn't, because I had things they didn't have. And, I've explained that I used to be the type of person who would apologize for the way I grew up, having things and being lucky to have the parents that I did in the family. But now, like my besties will tell you, I ain't apologizing for nothing. I mean, my parents worked. They were older when they had me. So, yeah, I had things. But then I look at my other friends, and some of them were spoiled, but most of them have worked for everything they've ever given. They wasn't born with a spoon in their platinum spoon. As Jamie always says, I have a platinum spoon, she says. I said, I thought it was silver. She said, no, yours is platinum. But then one day she looked at me, Jamie did, and she said, but Tatum, you did work too. With your dancing baton, all that stuff, that was a lot of hard work. And yes, it was. But what I'm saying is, when people go and they work their tail off and they get to what they get, and then somebody else that they don't put the work in and they don't get it what they got, and then they hate them for it. And to me, guys, it's just sad. I mean, this world is sad, because I just don't understand why you hate somebody for no reason, because they got. Why don't you feel good and uplift them and be like, look, I want what they got. Let me, maybe I can talk to them and see how they did it, and then I'll be able to do it. One thing about me, I am the most thrilled for anybody that does something. And that's no joke, guys, and it's not me just saying that to be saying it. Especially women, which I'm happy for all my guy friends too, but women, I want women to empower. We should be empowering each other. We shouldn't tear each other down, because there's enough room in this world for everybody to succeed. You know, that's like with my friends and their business. I come together with them and I tell other women, you know, hey, what can I do? You know, would you like me to come in and I can do this with you or whatever? Or I'll put your business out there. I'll help you out. You know, let's get you some more followers. Let's do this. Let's do that. You know, people see me, Tatum, can I have a picture with you? I said, yeah, tag me in it. You know, you can tag me in it. I don't mind. I love that. You know, and that's the type of person I want to be, and I want people around me to be. I want uplifting people. I don't want people that walk around and they're mad. But back to the subject. You will see a side of me that you don't like when I see you trying to tear one of my friends down or lying on them and saying things that ain't true. I do not like that. I just don't, because it's not right, especially when somebody's worked for everything they've ever had, and, you know, they just want to, they don't mess with nobody. You know, I don't like that. So if you're wondering for a way that I won't like you, I will not like you if you try to tear one of my best friends down or you try to lie on them. I will not like you for that. But now if y'all two are in it, you know, on something and it ain't none of my business, and, you know, you might like this and they like that, so you mad about it, then that's between y'all. But that don't mean I'm not going to like you, because my besties, they like people that I don't really care for. And I'm what kind of person that, guys, I don't dislike many people. But if I don't like you, there's a reason. And anybody that knows me will tell you that off the bat. If Tatum does not like you, what did you do? There is something that, you know, you did, because I'm not the type of person just not to like. I don't just look at somebody and be like, I don't like them. Now, I might see somebody and not like how they act or their ways, but that don't mean I don't like them. But if I don't, like I said again, and I've said 100,000 million times, if I don't like you, you done something. There is a reason I don't like you, and I don't mess with you, and I don't pretend that I do. And there's not many people out there that I don't. But they ain't gonna be able to say, Tatum don't like me, and I don't know why. Okay. All right. But just know that you might have disagreements with people, my friend group, and I don't care. Everybody's got a right to their opinion. But don't trash talk them, and don't, because I have a problem with that. But women, try to uplift other women, and don't be sour puss all the time. I love you guys, and that's all today for me.